Basically, what we found over a lot of time is that people were confused as to, they were always talking about right-a-boom. Well, right-a-boom is reactive. Left-a-boom is making sure that right-a-boom hopefully isn't as intense or as necessary. It's necessary, but not as necessary. So as we talked to hundreds of MSPs, we realized there was a misunderstanding between these particular areas. And these areas take into consideration a lot of different technologies. So it's not just about Nodeware, it's about lots of different stuff. And so if you look at the bottom left where it says proactive, proactive is vulnerability management. It's MFA, it's security awareness training.
Email security.
What's that?
Email security.
Yeah. It's things that you're doing proactively to try to keep them safe. The way I always liken it to, and yes, unfortunately, this is the way I grew up. It's like knowing that my mom's coming over. And so I am cleaning the house, but knowing my mom, I'm cleaning the house in little corners and spots that no one in the world would think about to make sure it's clean. The next thing is testing or proof of security. And most of the time, that's a pen test. Now, pen test and vulnerability management are very different. And the reason why is if vulnerability management is me cleaning my house as spotless as humanly possible, pen testing is my mother coming over and running a white glove over everything. What we're trying to do is we're trying to see if all the proactive measures we've taken are actually fixing stuff. Did they actually fix stuff? Now, the reality is, of course, that pen testing is a point in time measure. So, if you will, we now go back to proactive where you continue to make sure that things are upkept and everything. And then you go back over a period of time and you test it again. So those are two things that you're constantly doing, right? You're cleaning the house, you're making sure it's not dirty. You're cleaning the house, you're making sure it's not dirty.
Yeah, However, let me add, before you go to the after effect, let me add one other element or example of this. Like a week ago, I actually had my annual physical, right, with your doctor, and you do tests and you look for blood scores and they tell you what you should be doing to be healthier and lose weight and blah blah blah, right? So that's the proactive, right? You're going in, you're finding out what's there. You may or may not prescribe all those things, but you know that they're there and they need to be done. The penetration testing, the testing is going on that stress test, right? The doctor, where you go on the running mill thing and you test your body out and see and then you get that report and then you go back and sort of, okay, if we do this, this, and this, that'll enable that stress test to be better. So kind of the same kind of mentality of how you take care of your body is really kind of a way to be taking care of your business. It's not one or the other. And I think, Matthew, you're kind of getting there that, this combination is really the right way to look at security deliverables.